A weird pick to actually round stuff out, but how do you like this draft as it's come together?
I like EGs. I feel like they can just play pretty chill this game. Like, they don't have to worry so much about the later stages because they have Sven Storm for me. And I feel like they have this Tiny that can roam around and match pretty well.
Nice toss back here from Crit, getting Solo in under the tower. A couple of hits as well as the Blood Bright onto him. Good harassment trade in bottom lane. They are able to keep these lanes continue on the top lane. Ramses, he's able to find something out of this top. This bottom lane, I mean, you're absolutely right. It just continues to be a very tough time. Top lane, they get the toss back in the avalanche on RTW under the tower. Again, some good damage traded, but not enough to threat. Going to help him out. And actually, maybe thinking about going in onto Zayats. They've still got some good timing left with the God Strength. When Zayats, he's got no escape. EG seeing an opportunity to just run straight back at them, and Zayats was not prepared.
Got the Veil queued up for Ramses. It is quite the standard if you have not watched Dota for the last day or so.
See mid, they're going to try and set up here with the Blood Bright. Silence comes out for the two of them. Zayats did try his best to kick the DK out of the Silence, but he still gets hit by the Blood Bright, no one, and even gets positioned in a worse place there, kicked into the river by his own teammate. He'll get flying.
Yeah, the issue I have with the DK, as I kind of mentioned, is that since he has such a weight on his shoulders, you have to hope that, as we see another engagement here, hold that thought.
RTW's going to jump down. Follow there from Zayats. They do have the control onto Crit. The three of them surrounding him. Crit up to the high ground. The Remnant hitting onto RTW, but one more jump forward with the Earth Shot. Gets the kill. Tried to turn over towards GPK. GPK out of mana, but now RTW is on the high ground. His ult still on cooldown. Will be able to run himself away from Fly. Solo just running straight up to this, chasing down GPK, bringing him down low with the Shadow Word. They're linked up as well with the bonds. Can they do enough damage to Fly to kill GPK? Doesn't look like it will be enough. It will be enough to get the Ench kill, but GPK will manage to walk away. Ramses coming in, Rupture at the ready. Focuses down the easier kill, looking towards Solo. I say that though, he's a little scared of finishing it off as Solo goes. Good done for RTZ, so his presence in the fights is certainly going to be felt. Actually up here, stepping up the high ground. No one was just walking blindly up. And he has got Zayats coming in to help him out. Is it enough to save him? It is. A Crit comes in from the back lines with the Avalanche. Holds in the Blood Bright. They'll drop the column here to try and turn this one around as RTW commits with the Enrage. GPK zipping out with the last bit of mana as RTW, he's having to stand his ground. He's been ruptured. The Blood Bright coming out as he's forced to the side. Avalanche there from Crit. The Orchid upon him. ILTW is dead. And now Solo, he's going to go down as well. RTZ charges back across with a stun. There's 4 heroes dead. And
safer for Sven to hit creeps as to his heart's content, really.
Go on to Fly, and should be, I mean, again, stepping away like that, they get him. They can Fly.
I'd be surprised if EG actually fight here.
I'm going to try and go for Crit. See if Crit's able to get his way out of this. Blood right down, the Rupture out onto no one.
Oh, he tries to toss the DK for the Rupture damage, but...
And Crit popping the stick charge. He's still living for now, making them chase further and further. They will find him with the Breathe Fire. So again, VP. They find the 2 supports. Roshan is up. I mean, 2 heroes down, not for too long, but maybe enough for them to feel they can...
That's pretty much his approach every single game, as we see VP looking to make something happen before that happens.
Let's see what they can get here in terms of catch. No one going in on the front of the smoke, looking for a target. RTW is going to jump over towards Fly. No one. He's looked on the backlines. He tried to find GPK. The vacuum wall comes out of the 2 of them. Chaotic offing as well. Coming out on Crit. GPK trying to drag in the dragon. The Blood Bright's out. VP, they're able to step to the side of it. The Blood Bright will miss. As Crit goes down, ILTW surge forward. He's held back by the Yules, giving space for Ramses, Fly, and RTZ to retreat. I'll get away. RTZ, look at him poking back in on this. The stun into the Blood Bright will catch RTW, but again, a surge from Rezo. Takes RTW just...
I respect you trying your best.
You know, no, it just... They understood.
Yeah.
They learned something today.
I hope so.
There we go. No one. He's going to find a jump. Oh, it's a big jump. It's RTZ. They found him. He's got the BKB though. He's going to pop it. He's now going to try and turn. He's going to go straight over towards Zayats. Zayats falling low to the God Strength, but he's able to roll away. Zayats is going to live it. RTW's in onto RTZ.
Wow.
RTZ's dead. They've got the Sven, and now RTW is charging over for more. He's over on towards Ramses. Ramses is bashed. The Bloodseeker's dead as well.
This is the story of EG's games, man.
Oh, VP with 2 massive hits there. Taking out RTZ at the start of the fight. The Sven's dead.
Yeah, because he got that Aegis on Ursa, he gets the Basher instead of the BKB, and he's just better at fighting with barely any items as Sven in this game. Look at the supporting cast that he has compared to the Ursa. Ursa's entire kit, or excuse me, compared to the Sven. Sven's entire team is all about like debuffing and countering VP's heroes. None of them actually enable the Sven other than maybe the Bloodseeker's Blood Rage, but that's really doesn't change anything about what problem Sven has, which is being vulnerable to Ursa killing him and getting kited. He's trying to hit people, but Earth Spirit goes in, then he just rolls away. You know, they have a bunch of slows that they just lay on the ground and nothing to enable this Sven. So VP doing a great job. We talked about the team fight weakness of EG's draft, and this is exactly why I believe Secret kind of made Bloodseeker look broken, because they were so far ahead that the enemy team couldn't take team fights anyways. And I think this is where the weaknesses of Bloodseeker kind of manifest themselves.
VP with, I mean, that move there, very nice. I mean, no one, you're given the opportunity to find these initiations. He's going to get them and in straight again. Blink stun in on the mid lane on towards Ramses. Ramses needs help and he needs it fast. He's able to use himself up by a little time of safety, but straight back over side. It's him with the roll. Ramses is gone. GPK's got to zip out of there. He's getting low on the mana. Has to continue to break himself away. Goes for the TP out. Zayat's. Let's see if he starts to get the charges. I mean, so far GPK, I don't believe he's died this game, right? So yeah, 3-0-8. He's had a very good play so far. Mid lane, he's ready to start picking up those charges. Get one straight up from Zayat. Zipping over to see if he can find Solo, but Solo's already backed by the rest of it.
Locate yourself in the middle of the fight. LPW.
We're going to see, yeah, EG try and fire. Still 20 seconds with no ult on the Sven. No one's found the jump onto Crit on the back lines. We'll get started. GPK, he's gone straight in. He's just gone straight in.
This is such a GPK move based on what I've seen about Storm. It looks like he's trying to force the engagement, though.
Okay, he's going to have that second line, but the BKBs are out. GPK, he's just dead a second time.
Don't say I told you so.
No, he's coming in with a buyback. They're coming in with a buyback. There's RTT pops the BKB. ILTW. Oh, GPK!
Oh my God.
Oh, coming in from a mile off. Redeemed.
Okay.
Absolutely redeemed himself there. That was
Earlier. Blood Rage on Storm. I haven't really seen that come into play with the Spell Amp. At least, maybe he got Spell Amped when he Ball Lightning, but I didn't see it earlier. Are they going to get the Tiny Toss? No one's got to be careful.
Well, they're trying to start something. It's the zipping, but no one pots the BKB. Tries to turn with the stun, but GPK zips straight back out. No one goes for the TP out. They've got nothing to cancel it. He's away. But now the rest of VP, they've been left behind. Crit chasing down GPK in on top of Resolution. RTW's going to turn, look towards Crit, but with the rest of his BKB in range, RTW, he's getting out of there. He knows that this is a fight loss for VP as EG, they're in with the cleanup.
To absolute control this map before the next Roche spawn.
See what they can get. Big zip from GPK. He's managed to find the target. He's straight it on onto ILTW. They got follow-up to save him. Get it burst slow. They've got him. GPK with the catch. As ILTW out for 75. Buybacks coming out for the two of them. They'll drop the counting offering. They want to punish GPK whilst the mana's low, but GPK, he's got enough mana zip. Oh, he gets Zayat. We'll find him with the rolling forward. He's got the silence as well. Jump ball for no one. They managed to lock him down as they break through the link and stun him in position. GPK now out of the game for 2 minutes. It cost them the 2 buyback tier VP.
Detection?
And they found Fly just in time, cancelling the TP. They'll take him out slow motion and top Zayat. He's on top of Ramses as well. Ramses, has he got enough control? Zayat, another Yule's onto him. They did end up finishing off Fly. A roll forward from Zayat. The Shadow Word will kill off Ramses. And if they can break through that Lincolns, they have the Abyssal. So here we go. Oh, hello. Nice bear getting tossed in deep, but he's instantly able to run himself out of there. Jenny and Raze, they're going to try and go in onto no one. The chaotic offering drops down to keep it in the vacuum. Oh, it's out onto the floor. The RTW's in onto Fly. He's going to fall on the front lines as he goes down. Ramses as well, also going to die as Ramses has gone for 80. Deep inside of the base, they will manage to kill off Zayat in return. A buyback comes out from Fly, but a big wall combo there from Rezo shakes the fight up. Gets them the kill on a core, and also gets that buyback out of Fly. It's DK, they're pushing on. Wall's gonna get dropped down. And again, there's nothing ready to follow that up.
Free Sven for Enchantress there, just enchants this.
ILTW, he's trying to poke at this. He has King Lotus, still trying to play around with them all. The Aegis does come to an end. They'll zip in. RTW pops the Enrage. RTZ trying to stay in on the targets, goes in with a stun. Straight in on a Resolution. The Silence as well. Silence rolls forward. RTZ able to turn with a bash. The Earth Spirit's been caught. Solo's found as well as Crit gets it with the Avalanche.
God, Sven is such a different hero with Axe, man. You ain't kiting shit anymore.
5 seconds until no one's back up, but the time has been there for EG to claim a second set of racks away from VP, now at 14k. That's all. with the TP. He's managed to start RTZ. They managed to drag the two of them in. The counting off, he's back online. He drops down over the two of them. GPK, he's dead. RTZ, he's stunned. He's going to die as well. They couldn't get out of the base in time. Fly tries to TP out, but Reza
Prefers their base.
So how careful are you being here if you're VP? You see one buyback, you're instantly out. What are you doing?
Yeah, you are 100% saying, okay, guys, don't go too deep. We are just hitting buildings. If we go too deep and they buy back, we will just feed.
Go for a second set.
Yeah, looks like they're confident. They're pushing the issue.
There's the buybacks. Mo coming out. RTW is going to be tossed in deep. He's able to jump back to safety there with the Abyssal Blade. Gets knocked quick. Crit Scott. RTZ goes forward, but he's been disarmed. The BKB pop. He's focused himself on RTW. The cheese is popped. RTW turns. He's getting the bashes. RTZ's going to run. He bought back for this drop run by the back. RTZ's dead. He's out of the game for 2 minutes. Ramsey's as well in trouble as ILTW beats him down. He's gone. GPK, it's over. It is over. VP will take this game 1.
Wow. Team fight reigns supreme, man. I'm gonna stop betting on the team that's favored in the lanes, unless it's Secret, because Secret seems like the only team that can turn that favorable laning stage into just an absolute slaughter. Because everyone else, as long as you have the superior team fight,
Possible for VP to potentially throw this away. They have a lineup that's strong on all fronts. If you were EG, how would you play this game?
Try to smash the lanes. Just, I mean, like in particular,
All lanes.
like it's going to be a lot based for me for what Crit's able to do. This Earthshaker's movements from mid from bottom to mid, it's going to be super important for them to actually do well in their lanes.
Smash
The CS though in this lane, 11 and 2. In fact, may even find a killer as they'll turn towards Zayats. Living Armor coming out to help him out, but it's not enough heals.
for this combo, because they nerfed the crap out of it in the previous patch that was 2 days ago. As Fly looks like he's going to be going down. Does indeed. Will they get the retribution kill? Body block from Zayat.
RTZ might just have this.
That's enough, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so EG gonna
During that time, and then a hero like Earthshaker can just take over the lane and get some levels when the drought pushes it in. As Fly, he's in the no-fly zone, as they will take him down.
may be able to catch out Ramses or at least Crit.
Seems like a pretty volatile lane bottom. Kills back and forth. They're trying to tilt that in their favor because that'll kind of decide who takes the first tower.
Well, they've got 4 heroes down here, VP. With no one in Zayats coming in with a wraparound. Ramsey's trying to lead in on Solo as EG get aggressive, but there's the surprise from VP. No one in Zayats coming in from behind. Solo, is he going to fall? Will go down. He's always there.
Ortiz was a tad slow to recognize the situation there. I've been all too familiar with this spot as we do see no one just dive and crit in the mid lane. Should just take him down. The Spirit Siphon being a ton of damage.
He's getting a lot of kills. And bottom lane again. Ramses goes down. The dive forward onto Rezo. Rezo trying to run away, but Fly is punching in. They'll take him out. GPK going to see if he can dive in for Solo as well. But Solo, he's back through the trees, juking it out. GPK, can he clear it out?
But both teams did do the necessary movements to slow down that process. But I would say this game's playing out about where both teams are happy with what's happening so far.
See if he can punish no one. RTZ coming out. Just get the silence on the two and then tries to turn with the Cyphers.
Wow.
The 3 Cyphers, they're keeping him alive. No one's going to be able to get himself away from that entire move made by the complete squad of EG. They will still dive on further forward, still looking for no one. No one's still running away. They catch him with the chains. They will be able to find him. They have to go pretty deep though. Can VP punish this? Dive forward from Resolution over towards Fly as Fly ticks down to the Fire Spirits. VP will find 1 in return. Crit
Level 6.
He trapped them in with the Fisher. Zayats now caught him by the Sprout. EG, they'll claim a second. GPK with a double kill.
But it's different when you go from 20 armor to 14, for instance. As we see top lane.
Oh, they're going to get the roll in, but Crit's there with the counter placed. And the lock Zayats down. EG and losing RTZ. There's Sunray from Resolution. Supernova out as well. RTZ just straight up dead. Zayats will end up going down. But VP, they're going to be able to find the 2 of them by the looks of it. Crit, is he going to get out in time? The Fire Spirit won't catch him, so Crit will survive. The rest of EG's turned up. Silence out onto Resolution. They're blocking him in as well as Rezo will fall. EG will make sure that they get vengeance there for losing RTZ. They take the 3 lying in. They don't have vision around this area. They may not quite expect this Roach to be going down. They're going to head over in time. It's falling quickly. They're committing the Ghost. GPK has spotted it out, though. So EG, they're heading over. Can they push VP out of the pit?
Sunray heal. I don't think they can engage into this. They might try, though.
Can anybody make a jump in? On the side here, RTZ turns towards Zayas, will be able to get the kill, but the Roshan's got now Aegis system on the floor. Who's going to be able to pick it up? ILTW finally grabs it. Now with the dive across, RTZ's burning down to all the fire. RTZ just dies on the front line of the fight. No one, he's still keeping himself alive with the Siphon. Yours is up. He's back up to full HP. No one. They can't kill him off in time. They're trying to chase ILTW. The silence from No One catches onto GPK and Ramses. Yours control onto the Death Prophet. He's been surrounded. No One left behind by the rest of his team, and GPK is ready to try and dive on for more. ILTW tries to hold the high ground with the multi-shot, but they lose resolution. So,
Very similar story to the first game.
Radiant's middle tower.
quick TP's over towards mid. They want to try and punish, as he'll be able to use up. They catch him on the way down though with a further silence. Crit throws out a Fisher to buy some time, but there's another silence. They've just got so many silences.
The TP from the DP was really important there. Yeah, if he didn't show up at that exact moment, he would have gone out.
Yeah, they needed that final silence from him. And now with the Yules to cancel Crit's TP. I mean,
Really love his item build, love the way he's playing.
see what they can find here. EG, oh, No One. He steps up Crit. He's found the lead in with the Fisher. Tried to jump forward, but ILTW's down the high ground. The silence catches out GPK. He's up in the air. Back down. They've got the follow-up. It's going to force out the BKB charge from GPK. EG's got to be careful now. They weren't able to get the jump in they wanted. Fly's going to be left behind. Kicked back by Zayas. He's got the heals off. Forces to the side though. Fly, can he outdo the damage from the burn? He can't with the Veil buff. He dies too quickly. Zayas rolling in aggressively here to the line of VG, trying to catch more to the side of VP. Can they get anything? He's been silenced. On the side, they've isolated GPK. Another jump out to the side using both remnants to get out of there. Crit, he's come back in with the Echo Slam. It's not to burn down Zayas, but now he's going to get burned himself. Crit will fall.
No, or even Satanic MKB, Satanic Rapier. Just man the F up on the Nature's Prophet, because right now, the damage output for EG seems to be lacking. Klinks has a hard time doing the damage he wants to do, and even though VP's having a tough time forcing the issue and their net worth is slowly trickling away from them, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like anyone on VP dies. Like, they just have so much survivability, even just the Ghost Scepter from Zayas.
Around the pit, VP ready to commit with the Exorcism. No One holding his ground. EG, they're up as 5. Can they do anything to stop this? Sprout out and Fisher as well, bringing No One down to half HP. Rezo diving in deep. He's going to pop the Supernova, trying to create the space for them to finish it, and it'll be enough. They take the Roche, they get the Aegis on ILTW, the Overgrowth, holding Ramses in place through the BKB. The Supernova successful. Ramses, he's trying to run up to the high ground, but the BKB comes to an end. Zayas gives him a kick to the face as Ramses falls to the floor. They get themselves the Roshan, they kill off the Prophet. VP still behind in net worth, but continuing to make these strong team plays.
This is such deja vu.
RTW,
game, man.
he's run. Whoa. Okay. Maybe a bit of an Aegis bait. Can they turn this around? VP still. They're trying to come back in on this, but No One, he hasn't got Exorcism. RTW from the low ground, kicking out with the multi-shot. RTZ and GP commit with the BKB. No One buys time as he self-heals with the sleight of fist. Cuts him down. Giants getting focused to kick over onto RTZ. BKB comes to an end. RTZ falls. GPK, he's just up into the air. Comes back down. Another sleight of fist comes out, but they've lost 3. VP, they've found 4. GPK gets out, but the Aegis bait, it worked out. ILTW just walks into them. EG, but there is the vision advantage here for EG. They've got the better observer placement. Zayas, he's caught on the front, gets the Ghost Scepter off in time, still goes down. The egg comes out to the side. They're going to focus straight towards it, and they've got enough hits to take it out. The egg will fall. Now they can claim more as they go over towards Solo. Buybacks coming out. 3 buybacks, in fact, from EG. They want to keep ILTW safe as he's being focused by RTZ and GPK. They've lost the Drow. Zayas, can he bring these heroes down in return? The Magnetize bringing RTZ low. RTZ's trying to run. Oh, dives across RTZ. Gets a final burst of HP, but it isn't enough to keep him alive. RTZ goes down. Crit drops the Echo straight on top of No One. No One will fall. The TP and the Drow out for 70 seconds. As EG, they can look to clean up more. Sprout out onto Solo. That's a dieback on the tree. Diving in, chasing Resolution right back to the base. He's surrounded. Crit jumps forward. That extra lockdown as he pops the enchant totem. Another self-yours. Rezo trying to get himself away, but the silence is out. Rezo is down. That's a double dieback. It's 4 heroes dead on VP. None of them with buyback available.
That is, just as I was saying, it felt like VP controls this game. EG says no, as the net worth lead went from 5K to 20K with all of those buybacks, and I think 7 or 8 heroes died for VP there.
Yeah, look at that swing there. The game started to head back towards VP's favor, but that whole play, the buybacks, and then proceeding to lose the fight, that hurts them hard as now EG, they're ready to try and close this one up. 20 seconds, and VP will have both No One and ILTW back in the game.
No
that,
port.
That might not be soon enough. Tier 4s are falling. The second Tier 4 down, the Ancient exposed.
Okay.
Is there anything Zayas can do to push them away? He's trying to get out to stop them, but EG, they're just looking to close this up. BKB is a pop, they focus the Ancient. GG is called, and EG will be able to close this game 2 up.
That's how both games seem to have gone. Seemingly very even game, and then a bunch of buybacks and the game's over.